5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
That just ends abruptly.
Yeah. You got to fade it out.
I got to fade that. I got to learn. My first attempt. Welcome back to Listen to the Words. I'm your host, Andres. My co-host, my wife, my baby mama, the sunshine of my life, the moon in my skies. I hope I hit record.
Your
I did.
moon
We're
and
good.
stars.
The moon and the stars. The butter to my popcorn. But anyway, how was your week?
It's all right. How was yours?
It was good. It was good. The other day I felt really tired. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And yesterday was a tired day too.
Yeah.
But I had to step up and make pizza. It is my passion to make pizza now. And it was a hit.
It was.
We got more new guinea pigs and they liked it.
New guinea pigs.
Hey, no complaints so far.
Yeah. No.
Your mom liked it.
Yeah. Everybody's liked it.
These people, the new friends liked it.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's liked it.
Yeah.
My brothers liked it.
Yeah.
My cousins have liked it. So I think I'm fine too. I'm refining my process.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make some more sauce right now.
Yeah.
After we're done here, I'm gonna make more sauce.
Yep. Because that takes about 2 hours.
I'm hoping that since I'm only gonna do one jar today rather than the 2 or 3 that I usually do, I'm hoping I can get it down to at least an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hopefully, but
Yeah.
we'll
Well,
see.
it's a lot of, you have to let it simmer and
That's the process.
do
It's the
its,
simmering.
yeah, do its thing. And
And also on the last batch, I didn't blend them, cut my tomatoes. I blend them pretty good, but I need to hit it with the other mechanical blender, the handheld one. So I need to do that
blender.
next. So,
Yeah.
but the sauce has been coming out pretty good.
Yeah.
And my dough's been on fire. It's been good.
Not literally, but you know.
I think that next week when I'm making for our friend, Sophia's friend, I'm going to do with the stuffed crust.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yesterday was just too many pizzas. I made 5.
Yeah.
And I was just running out of space. So I was like, let me just, but next week,
Yeah.
we're bringing the table from outside and I'll do the stuffed crust.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Yeah, I think that'd be
I'll
good.
make personal pans for the girls. Mm-hmm. They like it because I have 2 small pans now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll make 2 big ones for us.
Yeah. And we'll say, don't touch these.
Yeah, you can't touch this. They'll be pepperoni, so you can't touch them.
You can't have these.
So if you want pepperoni, excuse me, advise before.
Yeah.
And I'll put it on your little personal pizza. Mm-hmm. And then I'll have enough for lunch on Monday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You have enough for lunch this Monday, too.
I'm so excited about that. It's fun. It's sad because Gino's always asking my coworker, he's like, when are you going to invite me to eat pizza? And I was like, it just happens
doesn't work
sometimes.
out, yeah.
But anyway.
Or we end up having plans and...
Yeah, you had made plans with it's a newer couple that we met, and
Yeah.
you made plans with them a few days ago. So I was like, yeah, I'll make pizza.
Yeah.
Hopefully they like it. But she likes pizza she can't do cheese.
Yeah.
So it was really weird to make a pizza without cheese.
I know.
But I was intrigued.
Yeah.
And apparently it came out good. I didn't taste it.
Yeah.
But she liked it.
Yeah, she did.
I did the crust.
And she likes pepperoni, so we put pepperoni on hers. That way she has a little something.
I did crust, sauce, peps.
Yep.
And the pepperoni, what I do before I make my pepperoni on the pizza is I put them in the air fryer for about 3 or 4 minutes, get them a slight little crisp, and it gets all the fat off, and then you put it on the pizza.
Well, it gets all the grease out of it, too,
Yeah.
when you do it like that. So it's not...
Such a nasty...
That way the pizza's not so greasy.
And that way I don't ever have to see someone blot my pizza.
Right.
Because if you blot my pizza, you just get out of my house. Straight up, if I invite you to my house and I ask you, I'm making you pizza, if I see you grab a napkin and blot the pizza, you just have to leave. I won't even say anything, just leave.
Be like, you know what? We can't invite you people over again.
Like, no. Fork and knife is tolerable.
Yeah,
But if I
because,
see you dab, no.
sometimes some pizza stays hot for so long, and especially if you're hungry and you don't want to burn your mouth, then
Yeah, that pizza was on point yesterday.
It was really
good.
Yeah.
So I'm awesome now. I'm refining my techniques. Maybe one day I'll make a little pizzeria.
No.
Why not?
Because we've watched too many episodes of Kitchen Nightmares. We're not gonna.
But I'll solely do pizza.
Yeah. I know.
I'm not going to invest in all these other things like these restaurants that we watch that have a 10-page menu.
I know.
No, you're coming to get pizza.
Yeah.
I have cheese, I got pepperoni, I got banana peppers, I got jalapenos.
Yeah.
That stuff that I could get in a jar, that's what you're getting. You want something exotic? Bring your own toppings.
Yeah, I know.
BYOT.
You can't buy stuff out of jars. You got to get like fresh ingredients.
Fine, then I'll work with the local farmers.
Yeah.
Like, look, I need some jalapenos. I need some banana peppers. Get my beef steak tomatoes. I'll find a supplier nearby. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to dive into, I have to make the best chicken parm in the city. No, I'm focusing on pizza. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
There you go. Out of the house. I'll just buy pizza stuff and I'll make it here. You come get it. $40 a pizza.
$40 a pizza.
I'll just call it organic.
Oh my gosh.
I'll get boxes that have green on them. They're organic pizzas. Sell like this, girl. You know I'm right. Sell with the quickness. And then I'll make pizza crust for the dogs. Those are $50. You know they'll sell.
Pizza flavored treats.
Pizza. We got something. Hold on. We got to write this down.
I'm sure it's already out there.
Oh, no. That was my phone.
Look at you. Look at you.
Jeez, man.
Look at you.
We got to upgrade our arms system
Yeah, well,
at some point.
there's other things to focus on.
My aunt called me and told me that she was listening to our Michelle Branch episode and she really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But then she suggested that we should do a video component.
No.
And I told her, I told her it requires a lot of investment in cameras.
If she wants to foot the bill, sure.
No. But she's like, yeah, you guys should do a video portion. I was like, I would like to, but with our schedules, the way we record, there's no rhyme or reason when we record.
No, we just
it's whenever we have time.
And when we feel like it.
Well, yeah. Before we used to have a steady schedule of Mondays after I got off work, but
yeah,
life happens.
Yeah. So.
And when we used to have 5 episodes in the tank, it was easier, but now we're just we're
This
recording and this will be posted in 2 days.
Like this is week to week, folks.
Yes, this is up to the minute.
Yeah.
World War III is still on the brink, but that's been like that for the last 2 years on the podcast.
Yeah.
But I told her that we don't want to do a video portion because also we record sometimes early in the day. I mean, it's 1 o'clock right now in the afternoon, or sometimes it's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And you're in your PJs.
Yeah.
And I'm in my PJs too. There's no video recording the podcast.
Nope.
Eventually, if we get sponsors and they want it,
yeah,
then they can foot the bill and we'll make it happen.
Because then I gotta wear makeup all the time, and I don't want to.
Well, I'll just buy you a mask.
There you go.
I'll buy you a Batman mask.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
No, I'm gonna get you a Lilo and Stitch mask. You'll be Stitch,
I'll be
and I'll put the microphone inside the mask. So you just hear, yeah, and you just hear your laugh, muffled. That's loca. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat.
I don't know either.
Whatever.
I felt like you were gonna say something. I
was,
and then you couldn't think of it.
It fluttered away.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave it at that. So this week's episode is a classic song. It is "Gangster's Paradise" by Coolio.
Just gonna say.
Were you gonna say "Gangster's Paradise" Coolio?
I was gonna say something like "gangsta rap."
There you go. We're gonna listen to oh man, I almost slipped up with a Tupac song. Bad. Almost said it too. Anyway, we're gonna be listening to Juicy by Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna dive into Hey Jude by the Beatles. Because the Beatles are hot this week.
Yeah.
You know that. They just released their newest song that they did with AI.
Oh.
Remember me and Sophia watched the documentary?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
It was they released a documentary of Now and Then. It's the last voice recording that they found of John Lennon. He was just tinkering on his little recorder.
Yeah.
And he recorded the vocals on a song and did the piano portion on it. So the Beatles have been working on this song for the last 40 plus years, but the technology wasn't there to be able to rip out John Lennon's audio, his vocal audio from the track.
Yeah.
So now in 2023, they figure with AI and Peter Jackson from Lord of the Rings is involved somehow. He developed the technology to be able to take that sound clip out and take out the piano part as well out.
Yeah.
And they were able to soup him. And then George Harrison died a few years ago, but he had recorded some guitar portions of the song. So they were able to rip that out. And then McCartney and Ringo still are alive. So they were able to record a bass line and then a drum line. And they mixed it together and they made a Beatles song.
Yeah. It's going to be the last Beatles song ever.
Pretty much.
Because unless they find some other recording somewhere.
I mean, Yoko's probably sitting on a stash somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
Has
she's
to
the
be.
one that gave them that.
Yeah.
Much I picked up
Yeah.
on was that she gave them
That recording.
which I thought was nice of her. Because,
Yeah.
like, people always say that she broke up the band and all that stuff. And maybe she had, like, something to do with it. I don't know.
I read this book called The Last Days of John Lennon by I think it was Bill O'Reilly, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But he was teetering already on just starting his own thing.
Yeah.
He was a dad. He was married to Yoko. He was living in Manhattan. He was getting involved with politics, with and then the Vietnam War and stuff like that. So he wanted to do his own thing. He was kind of Justin Timberlaking it.
Right.
He wants to do his own thing. I don't think he wants to break up from the band, but he just wants to do his own thing for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think with Yoko getting involved, the band saw it as she's breaking us up.
She was controlling it.
And if you watch a couple of the documentaries, people always say that they were complaining that she was always in the recording sessions and was there all the time. But I'm watching it, I'm like, McCartney's first wife was there.
Yeah.
Ringo's girlfriend's right there.
Yeah.
George Harrison's wife's right there. Why did it single out Yoko?
Yeah.
So I'm starting to evolve my thinking about Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
I don't think she was all bad.
No, nobody's
It was
all
just,
bad.
I think it's just the perfect timing of that.
I think
when
it
she
was,
came in,
yeah,
he was on the way out.
Yeah, and then they probably just didn't realize that, and they just saw it from, one-sided that it was all her.
Yeah. And it wasn't. I mean, I think it was just a small ingredient. Like it was just a dash of salt in the recipe.
Yeah.
And Lennon was just on the way out, and he just wanted to do his own thing, which you got to respect.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So.
And in that book, there was a portion that McCartney and Lennon were just hanging out one day and watching TV together. And on Saturday Night Live, I forgot which comedian was on there. He said, "Hey, Lorne Michaels, the producer, he's told me that he'll pay you guys X amount to come out here and perform a song on the show." And I think Lennon looked at McCartney and said, "Hey, do you want to do it?" He's like, "No, it's too late. It's late." They were considering showing up and getting that money to perform a song because it's not that far from where they live.
Yeah, that would have been.
Which
cool.
would have been cool. Just randomly show up. Hey, we're here to sing a song.
Yeah,
write that check.
Yeah, seriously.
But it was just. I think it was just an ingredient as to the breakup of the Beatles.
Yeah.
And do you really want a band to? How do I say this without sounding like a jerk? I feel like their catalog is just right. It's not too much. Like Rolling Stones, I'm pretty sure that there's about 10, 15 albums that I don't need to listen to in my life. Aerosmith as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably have at least 50 albums each.
I know.
And it's like The
crazy.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Like I used to watch The Simpsons religiously.
Yeah.
And I'm literally about 30 seasons behind.
Yeah, after a while, it's just like, what more can we do?
So it's like, at some point, you have to do other things.
Yeah. I never got into The Simpsons.
It was an acquired taste back in the day.
Yeah,
I wish I could get back into it.
I'm not into, like, those adult cartoons that it's like...
The mature cartoons.
Yeah, mature, I should say.
Because adult cartoons sounded funny.
Yeah, that sounded funny. Those...
TVMA.
Yeah. Those more like not for kid type things. I don't know. Not that I watch kid cartoons, but I don't know. I never got into it. I never saw the big deal about it. I've never liked those kind of like Family Guy or.
Oh, I used to be big into Family Guy.
Any of those. Like, I just don't. That's not my thing.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just not your thing.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. So I don't know. I guess I just found it weird.
Simpsons was fun, but then it just, like I said, I just kind of fell away with it. I'm probably 18 years because I think I stopped watching when we started dating. I was like,
it's not because of me.
You're the Yoko of my Simpsons.
I didn't do this.
You're the Yoko. But I think in the grand scheme of things, it kind of worked out for McCartney. Did his own thing, not in the sense that John Lennon died.
No,
but like he left the band and John did his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote Imagine, which is
a
classic. McCartney went out and formed Wings. And then performed by himself, and
he's
McCartney's
still
McCartney.
Performing. Yeah.
And then Ringo's just glad to be there. Yeah, Ringo's just happy to be there.
Just does his own thing.
He does his own thing,
He's
and they ring him up like, "Hey, do you want to do a Beatles thing?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I'll show up."
All right, sure.
How much?
If you want.
And
me to.
George passed away a while ago as well.
Yeah,
but I think he did his own thing too.
Yeah, I mean, you have to move on at some point. You can't just stay in the past
No.
the whole time.
And I think they did the right thing. They did their own thing, and
yeah.
And then Paul McCartney still sings Beatles songs, which he wrote most of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So Hey Jude, tell me about Hey Jude.
So Hey Jude was released in 1968, and it was written by Paul McCartney. So beyond its infectious melody and powerful vocals, Hey Jude carries a profound message of hope, support, and resilience. So this is an anthem, a comforting anthem, written by Paul McCartney to console John Lennon's son Julian during a difficult time when Lennon was going through a divorce. The song's empathetic lyrics and uplifting melody were intended to offer solace and encouragement, reminding Julian that things would get better and that he was not alone.
Yep. I'll take it. The song begins with the phrase, "Hey Jude, don't make it bad." And it sets a tone for a message of reassurance and support. McCartney's gentle and soulful vocals guide listeners through the verses, offering words of encouragement and urging them to let go of their worries. The repetitive and anthematic na 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 chorus serves as a unifying cathartic release, inviting everyone to join in and find strength together. It's just an amazing song.
It really is.
Go ahead.
So it's not just a personal ballad, but it's a universal anthem. It resonates with people from all walks of life. It has heartfelt lyrics, melodic progression, emotional depth. It's a symbol of comfort, empathy, and solidarity. So it and the timeless quality of it's the song's ability to transcend generations. So it's not just for the Beatles generation. It's all generations can relate to the song.
I mean, you could literally put it on the radio now, and I think it would be a hit.
Oh yeah, I think so too. But it's an iconic song. It's
funny. We were not funny, but we recently got. I mean, you through your lifetime, you hear "Hey Jude" from time to time. It's like, "Hey Jude," okay, cool. Na, 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 na. But we were watching a TV show, one of our favorite shows ever. We won't say what it is.
Yeah.
But the main character is getting a divorce from his wife, and his son is kind of dealing with a hard situation.
Yeah.
And so, at some point in time, they're out in London, or in England. They're walking around, and a street performer starts playing "Hey Jude." So at this point, the main character calls his boss because he's trying to snoop on his ex-wife and try to get some gossip. So his son stays with his best friend, which is his assistant coach for the soccer team. And the assistant coach is like, "Hey, do you know this song?" And the little boy's 8 or 9. He goes, "I know a little bit of the Beatles. I dabble a little bit." So he starts explaining to him that, hey, this song is about a friend writing to his best friend's son that's going through a divorce. And he's telling him things will get better. And so the little boy starts listening to the words. Podcast episode. And he starts understanding "Hey Jude." Which I thought was a beautiful moment because he's 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 tops.
Yeah.
And he probably heard the song growing up and he's like, just that "Hey Jude" song, whatever.
Yeah, you don't really think about it.
And then he starts listening to it and he's like, it clicks on. You can see it click in the kid's head. He's like, things will get better.
Yeah.
And then the main character comes back to the table and sits there and he sings with his son and they all connect with that song.
Yep.
Which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful moment.
And so let's read the lyrics.
Okay.
So it goes, "Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better." You want to take the next one?
"Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better.
And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. For well you know it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder." Then we go, na, 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 na. Go ahead.
"Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her. Now go and get her. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better."
And then, so let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with, and you don't know that it's just you. Hey Jude, you'll do. The movement you need is on your shoulder. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Finish it off.
"Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her under your skin. Then you'll begin to make it better. Better.
No. But as I'm reading the lyrics, I can see where Paul McCartney was headed with this song. Because he's talking about letting a girl into his life. When your parents go through a divorce, sometimes you kind of blame yourself for it. Like, what if this is something I did or something that I could have done better?
Are they getting divorced because of me?
Yeah.
And,
And because of that trauma, sometimes you're like, well, maybe I won't find love. Maybe love's not meant for me because my parents couldn't make it work. And they're like the pinnacle of love for me, in my opinion. And now it's like, that fell apart. I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find love. But McCartney's telling him, it's going to get better.
Yeah,
and if you find that girl, let her in.
Yeah.
Be vulnerable. And I never thought about it until I read these lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I mean, at some point with the divorce, he's like, I'm not going to find love.
Yeah.
You become cold, like he says. And Julian, he's been married for a long time.
Yeah. So he listened to the words.
He listened to the words, and then therefore we're connected to Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
we're connected to Hey Jude.
Yeah, I know.
But it's one of those songs that you have to stop and listen to.
Yeah.
And it's like 5 or 6 minutes long. And no matter where you go, we'll go to concerts and they'll play Hey Jude randomly and everybody sings it.
Yeah.
It's almost like Sweet Caroline or Living on a Prayer. It's like the top 10 white people songs that
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama. You have to rock out to.
Footloose.
Yeah. We got to do a bracket on that.
Yeah.
Yo. Hold on. I got to write that down. What would you call it? The top 16 or 32?
We could go with 16.
16.
And see how it goes.
Turned up white people song.
Turn up.
White people songs.
That sounds so bad.
Fine, Caucasian people dance.
That sounds worse, actually.
So what do I call it then?
I don't know.
The top 16 turned up songs. The top 16 Trump supporter songs.
No, that's worse. Don't say that.
It made me laugh that a couple of he would play songs on his campaign trail, and a lot of the artists were like, they sent a cease and desist, like, no, you gotta stop, homie.
We don't
Like,
associate
don't,
this with you.
no. I forgot. I think Eminem sent them one, like, you can't play my stuff.
Oh man.
Someone else, like, he just got a whole bunch, and they're like, you can't play our stuff.
Yeah.
We don't agree with your politics, so don't
Yeah.
don't associate my hit song with your politics.
Yeah. Yeah. Because people will.
Ugh. But
That's funny.
yeah, it is. So what do you like about this song?
Well, I like the, like you were saying, the message, to let people in. Don't be cold and distant from people, because you do, it's something that's hard in that moment, and it will be hard probably for a while.
Probably for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but you learn to kind of like live with that, I guess, and because it's just at that point it's not gonna change. So to me, it's like you might as well. Yeah, you can be sad about it and everything, but you might as well just
Yeah, and it's easier said than done. Like, how do I say this? Squirrels out there. Turn around.
I saw it in the reflection.
Jeez. Kelly wouldn't let me buy a BB gun this weekend to take out these squirrels because I'm over it. Because Anyway. Because I was going to shoot my eye out, right?
Yeah, exactly. You shoot your eye out. Or you might shoot Bruce's eye out.
I wouldn't start shooting with the dogs out there. Because he's stupid enough to walk to like, hey, Dad, what are you doing? Psh,
yeah, exactly.
But it's one of those things that, like you said, you learn to live with it, but it's a scar that you just learn to have on your body and on your heart for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And you just learn how to accept it and kind of live with it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I'm not saying like trying to downplay, that.
You're just saying that people from divorce are awful and they suck.
No, I never said that.
That's what you think about me, right? No. You're like, ugh, your parents are divorced. Yuck. You talk to your dad once a week. Yuck. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I mean, it's still, it's still a hard thing to deal with, and it's something that you'll never fully get over.
No.
But, I think with time, just like with anything else, you learn to live with certain
And with a song
things.
like this in your corner, you can kind of face the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
so
Because at one point when my parents got divorced, I'm like, do I really want to get married? I'm like,
yeah, because you just see you see all the bad.
Yeah, I see it. It's like,
You
what?
know.
I'm like, I get home like, what round are they fighting today?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
joy.
if you come home and all you see is fighting and nitpicking and because you can start to tell,
Mm-hmm.
and and if it's rare to see something good, then yeah, of course that's gonna change like your way of thinking, and you're not maybe gonna want to get married or be in a serious relationship with anybody, but.
And then I met the right girl, and you made things better. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was smooth. Yeah.
It's because I'm awesome.
Yeah. You are. Indeed, you are. So any other opinions on this song? Any other ideas?
No, I kind of like where we went with that.
Yeah. Hey, we can wrap it up. The episodes don't have to be a full 45 minutes. We can start wrapping up right now. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So the show Instagram. Hey, listen. If you have a chance, listen to the other Beatles songs. They have a whole bunch of great songs.
Yeah.
But Hey Jude is a classic that you have to sit down and listen to.
Yeah.
So the show Instagram is Listen to the Words Podcast, all one word. The show email is listen to the words pod@gmail.com. Proceed with your stuff, hon.
My Instagram and Etsy is Crafty Kelly's Workshop. Crafty with a K. Kelly is Kelly. My show email is listen to the words podkelly@gmail.com. And if you would like to follow our dogs on Instagram,
Don't even bother with the third mics. They don't.
Yeah.
That microphone's been touched in months,
I know.
if not a year.
Bruce is Bruce the Doxy Pin, and Lily is Lily the Sad Pup.
Lily's with one L.
2 L's.
2 L's. Okay. Ladies love Lily. LL Lily. With that being said, sign off.
I don't know.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
All right. Now I go, na, 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 na. All right, guys. See you next week.